What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So those who actually do not know who I am, I'm Reese Williamson. So I want to like my Instagram down the bottom. Go check me out on Instagram, and if you haven't previously watched my previous videos, then go check them now. So today I just wanted to do a quick wee kind of update. There's a few questions I have been asked about like bulking, what I'm actually doing just now. So I just wanted to sit down, just explain what I'm doing just now, my current split, why I'm tracking my calories and my macros, and any progression I've made so far, what my physique is feeling like, how do I feel, and lifts in the gym. Okay, so it is currently the 14th of November, so I am maybe a week and a half in this bulk. So I wouldn't really class it as a bulk just now. I'm still trying to find my feet. So I went from maintenance, I think I reached my peak maintenance at 3,300, maybe 3,200. So what I did, I just increased 300 calories up to 3,500. Just try to push up the calories a little bit. Hopefully the extra calories will do me good in lifting, and it has already. So you would call this like progressive overload. So when you progressively overload, it means like upping reps on the same weight that you're doing, or upping the weight, or like doing more sets. Rest, you don't need to rest for as long, stuff like that. So you need to just kind of take a note of it. And I do recommend, if you are trying to get stronger, then keep a note of all your weights, the sets, the reps, and like how you're feeling doing it, what kind of RPE, so rate of perceived exertion, when you do that. But to be honest with you, I'm really enjoying like how I'm feeling just now. I think the extra calories is doing me good in the gym. For example, today I was doing a push workout, and I'm really getting stronger on like my dumbbell bench, and then my overhead press as well. So I'm just enjoying the way everything's going. I'm going to keep updated with how I'm looking, my measurements, on like a weekly basis. So I'll update them probably every Saturday, and seeing how I'm looking. I've got starting photos, all that stuff, and I'll take them weekly photos, maybe 2-week photos. The reason why I'll do this as well is if I actually do feel like I'm putting on a bit more fat or unnecessary fat, then I'll probably taper it down a little bit, maybe introduce a bit more cardio. We'll see. But I don't want to get to the stage where I'm bulky, because I don't think it's necessary. I think you can get in a lean bulk without putting on too much fat. You just need to control what you're doing and really watch yourself. So yeah, first question I keep getting asked is, what is my current split? So my current split, I try and do Monday push, Tuesday pull. When it comes to a Wednesday, I like doing legs, and I go back to push and pull. So push Thursday, pull Friday. What I'm going to start doing when my legs do recover a little bit more, because I have been complaining about my legs, I'm going to probably switch and do like the push, the pull, the legs, but on the Thursday I'll do like an upper day. So I'll do push and pull, and the lower day on a Friday. If I can recover a bit better than I have been, then I will do that. And then I like to do my rest on the Saturday, and then my Sunday I do like a spin class, but it's more like kind of active rest. So I think rest is really important for me just now. So I'm investigating, can I experiment with the Saturday off and then kind of the Sunday off. I'm not really sure if I would call that off, if I'm doing a spin class and I'm also doing another class like pump. So I'm actually still using my muscles. So I think if I was to do a workout, it'd probably be the Sunday, leave the Saturday completely off. And I sometimes go a walk on a Saturday as well. It actually does help. But anyway, that's my current split. So in terms of like reps, sets, all that stuff, I just vary during the session how I'm feeling. I will try and progress. So if it is an extra rep, extra set, extra weight, I'll try and do that on my current like compound lifts. So like the bench press, overhead press, squat, deadlift, all that kind of stuff. I will try my hardest to try and progress on that, and that's just the way it is. If you want to try and gain some muscle, then progressive overload is needed. Like strength training plus a combination of like hypertrophy training, even a bit of power training as well, is really necessary. So how am I feeling on this bulk as well? I don't really feel like a difference in my energy at all. Like I still feel the same as I did before. That extra calories isn't really boosting my energy too much. But in terms of in the gym performance, it's dramatically. Won't be actually fixated on lifting heavier and heavier weights each week. I will just try my hardest to, but if I feel like my form is out of the way, then I will not do it. Probably the main topic here is why I'm tracking my macros when I'm on a bulk. So people actually say this to me all the time, Reece, why are you scanning it? Why are you scanning it? Scanning, I mean by MyFitnessPal. So they always say, why can't you have a bit of chocolate, or why do you need to basically why do you need to scan everything you eat? And to be honest with you, it's just a bit of reassurance that you are progressing. So like for example, if I was to do intuitive eating that I have done before, then I would probably undereat. I would definitely undereat because I'm so used to being like in a cutting phase, not cutting phase, but a lean kind of diet phase. Even when I was playing football and all that, I never used to eat too much, so I would always try and stick to healthier foods. But by then, I think I would undereat dramatically. And I have done this experiment before, and I actually did like not consume like maybe 500 calories than I should. And I would definitely probably get my protein in. I would definitely get my protein in, but in terms of like carbs and like fats, I would probably not reach them at all. Because some nights I come in and I go, really? I've still got that much? And if I wasn't to do that, then I'd probably not even reach that many calories and carbs, fat at all. Tracking is brilliant because if you're consistent with your macros and your calories, even food choices, then your like sleep will be very similar, your day-to-day life will be very similar, your exercise will be very similar. If you're trying to progress in the gym, then keeping a note of what you're eating, keeping a note of your calories, just meeting it every single day will ensure that you actually will progress in the gym. And that's something that people they go on a bulk, they end up overeating or not eating enough, or they might just call it a bulk and they actually might not eat enough. But everything's very important. Like your protein intake is very important, your glycogen storage for when you go to the gym. Fat is very important as well for like hormones. If you're deprived of one nutrient, then it actually might stop you from progressing in the gym, and that's why it's so important that I actually do track. Some days it can be a pain. You've just come out of dieting phase and you think, oh, I actually need to still track here. It can be a pain, it can really be a pain, but you don't have to be as lenient as when you are cutting. So if for example, I don't eat the best when I'm on a bulking phase, because sometimes you need your calories in. So like for example, like some sugary cereal or even like a bar of chocolate, even if you have like an extra 100ml of milk, it's not going to make that much of a difference. Or even like 2 grams over in your cereal. I don't mean that close, just estimating what you're eating to make sure that you will progress in the gym. I mean, in terms of nutrition as well, I've tried to make sure that I'm getting around my training like a carb source, so I'm adding more carbs in during my session, not during the session, before and after my session, and then trying to utilise it so I can lift a bit heavier. But I'm not being too lenient, I'm still tracking. I think everyone should track because I think it is beneficial if you want to progress and keep on track of everything. So when you do go back into a dieting phase, you know exactly how to manipulate your calories and macros. The only reason I wouldn't have tracked is if I was on like a prep. So see, if I was making my meals and I was eating the exact same meals every day, there's no really need for me to track. But yeah, that's all in all why I would recommend tracking if you're bulking, and why I would track, why I'm tracking at the moment during my bulk. To answer the question, am I progressing already on my week and a half on my bulk? Yes, I am already. I feel a lot fuller. I'm actually lifting a lot heavier in some of my stuff, and it's only been a week and a half, especially my push movements like my bench press, my shoulders, so my overhead press. I just feel overall better. I don't know, I feel fuller in terms of my upper body. Legs are still struggling right enough, but I will get there. Recovery in my legs is shocking just now, as I keep moaning. Not your legs again, Reece, not your legs again. So is there anything new that I'm going to be doing this bulk? Yes, I'm actually going to start taking creatine. Never took creatine before. It's highly backed, and I'll probably start taking about 5 grams a day, because I do get some creatine form in terms of like my lean meat, all that kind of stuff, but I don't get near enough that I should, and it's one of the most backed products you can get, so I want to try it. on this bulk and I'll see how I get on. 5 grams a day. Me being me, I will stay consistent to everything. If I say I want to take creatine every day, I'll take creatine. Creatine every day. I will take creatine every day. And I'll just stay consistent with it. How long am I going to do this bulk? I have no clue. I basically just want to, because I feel like I haven't gained strength in ages. I feel like I've not been full in ages. I feel like I don't know, I just feel like I've been kind of stagnant because of this cut. I feel like I've been struggling with injuries, not injuries but soreness. Recovery's not been there, and I've been on like probably constantly hungry. So I just want to kind of build myself back up again. But I do want to put on a lot of muscle. I really do. I'm like motivated to put on more muscle. That bulk last year was like refreshing because I put on a lot of muscle compared to what I usually looked like, and it set me up for a good photo shoot. So in terms of goals next year, I have no clue. People keep saying compete, people keep saying photo shoot. I don't know. I like having a goal, just don't know which one. But yeah, I just wanted to run through a couple of questions I've been asked probably in the recent week. Just people asking me on Instagram and even Facebook as well, like about certain things, and it's important to answer those questions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. What I'll do as well is I'll put like my measurements, my starting measurements, even my starting photos up, so you can actually get a good idea of what I'm looking like, my physique is like now. So yeah guys, if this answers some of your questions, then good. And yeah, so I'm at work just now, so I just wanted to pop out, do some questions. Didn't have time to video yesterday, so I had to do it my Thursday. I will keep you updated of how I'm doing my bulk throughout the videos anyway, and I'm enjoying it. But anyway, so that's all I wanted to speak about today. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you're dropping it a like, and if you've not already, just every time I say right, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you are subscribing. And yeah, stay positive, stay grateful, and I will see you in the next one.